Hi, I'm style editor Jon Jordan. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody who knows me knows that everything that I do is just a big production. You know, I can't help it. I've heard there are pills for it, but apparently I don't have the right ones. So, in order to scale back the production, today I'm going to talk about products that might be overwhelming your bathroom counter or your cabinets or your suitcase if you're traveling. I'm going to show you some things that multi-purpose, and I think you'll be surprised by some of the things that some of these products can do. So a big buzzword in the cosmetic business right now is this micellar water. And it's not just water, it's actually a cleanser, but theoretically you splash this on your face. I mean, you can see the consistency here. You splash it on your face, you have to shake it up so that the ingredients are all blended together because there's oil in here as well as, well, you know what, let's read the label here. There's water in it, that doesn't surprise us. And there's some salt in here, if I can harken back to my chemistry days. And there are some oils, and they'll all kind of vary. But what's cool about this is that you just splash it on your face and it removes any makeup or dirt or impurities. And theoretically, you don't even have to rinse it off. Now, you could blot it off. The way I use it is I splash it on and then I use terry cloth washcloth to just kind of remove anything and everything that I have on. And then I splash it on again. And if you don't have moisturizer or you don't have toner or you just, don't have time for any of that stuff, you can just put this on and go to bed or use it as a moisturizer. It's multi-purpose. There's another version of it here that's especially for oily skin, and this one is mattifying. So the mattifying will cut down any shine. Okay, so let's move on here because I have so many good suggestions here. All right, so this is sulfate-free shampoo. And sulfates, in layman's terms, they're detergents. They're harsh. Anytime that you can buy a product that is free of sulfates for your hair, it's a lot more gentle. So you might spend a lot of money searching for a sulfate-free shampoo, but this is a very affordable line that is by L'Oreal. It's the one I use. There's truth in advertising here. And the way that I use it, though, is I wash my hair with it, but I also wash my body with this. So, my shower doesn't have tons of bottles and products that I'm tripping over. I like to just sort of keep things simple. And so this is something that you can wash your hair, wash your face with. Haven't tried my laundry yet, but we'll see. I'm an experimental kind of guy. This is another hair care product, as is this. We have a beard oil here. And for guys who have facial hair, beard oil keeps your beard shiny and lustrous, and the hair in your beard, free of beard frizz and drying out. But it is also great for your skin. So this is something that, because it is serum form, and I'll explain something to you about a serum. A serum you will usually find in a dropper like this. Serums are generally higher concentrations of all the good things that go into a moisturizer. So this is definitely something that you could use on your face, maybe under your eye, or all over if you have really dry skin. You could also use it on your cuticles, your elbows. Again, multi-purpose. This one, however, is one of my favorites, and it's from Garnier Fructis, Moroccan Sleek. Makes your hair nice and shiny. Even though it's technically based in oils, it doesn't feel oily. Well, I got out of the shower one day and I just kept going, and I put it all over my body, and I have suggested this product to people to use as a body lotion. When I run into them again, they usually come running up to me, with their jaw open, and they're amazed and certainly appreciative. It was a very good suggestion. So let's move on to like pure aloe vera gel. This is great for your skin, especially if you have oily skin. But you can also use this as a hair gel. You can use it, you could also buy like clear mascara. A lot of people do that as an initial coat to build up their lashes. You could use this you can buy disposable mascara wands, and you could use this to thicken your lashes. The point is to kind of just be creative about all this stuff. I like this lip balm from Burt's Bees, and if you look at the ingredients, it's a bunch of oil compounds. It's not just wax like a lot of lip balms are. So I like this. Well, you know what? There we go. Usually I can't. It takes me a while to open things, and I think this has a little bit of tint to it too. But so I really like this for my lips, but because of the concentration of oils in it, you can also put this under your eyes, anywhere that you want a little intensity of moisture, if a lotion isn't really doing the trick for you. Another trick that I've actually read about and tried is Visine, and we all have heard about Visine for years and years. This is something that you use to get the red out of your eye, but it also works on blemishes. If you have a bright red pimple, because this is a vasoconstrictor. I know that sounds really, professional of me. Well, actually, I did. I'm not a doctor, but I have technically played one on TV, so I can give you sound medical advice. And I think I can write prescriptions too. I think we should check about that. Anyway, back to the Visine. This will get the redness out of a pimple. I've also heard that there are studies that indicate that this is helping people with allergies if they apply it in their nasal passages. So, but that's another. I'll do an allergy report, in a later YouTube segment. Today I'll just sort of concentrate on the bathroom counter. This one, I think, will remediate any kind of like redness in your face. You just have to give it a try. All right. Let's kind of move on to some cosmetics. I've got a really good piece of advice here. If you have purchased cosmetic brushes, some of them are made of sable. You know that they can be really expensive. One of the tricks that I've learned is that you can find some really good brushes at craft stores. These brushes were actually on clearance at Target. And you can kind of see, the variety of brushes. Something like this, you would use for, foundation. Some of the smaller ones you could use for detail work. So there are all of these brushes that, they're like good for concealer, your eyebrow, to put eyeliner on, and they're surprisingly surprisingly soft, even though they're intended for like craft paint. But they will be a fraction of the price for what you would purchase brushes for at a high-end beauty counter. All right, last but not least, well, we'll see, because I might have to talk about this too. This is activated charcoal toothpaste. So this is a big rage in dental care, and you can see I've had it on my hand here. It is really, really black. And when you brush your teeth, it's going to look really scary until you rinse thoroughly. But the idea with black toothpaste is that the microscopic granules and the filtering qualities of charcoal really help whiten teeth. There's also a lot of charcoal-based skincare, cleansers, scrubs in particular. Well, so I'm thinking, like, why buy, 2 or 3 products to do, 2 or 3 jobs when you could just maybe use one? And so I have used this on my teeth, and I've used it on my face as a scrub. This one happens to contain mint and coconut oil. So the mint sort of like wakes you up, it creates like a blood rush, and it'll make your skin a little bit pink maybe, but in a healthy way. And the coconut oil is moisturizing, so it's not a harsh exfoliating experience. I also put this on my feet and gave myself a pedicure. And the mint just makes your feet and your toes, especially in hot weather, perk right up. There's a cooling sensation that the mint is responsible for, and why just brush your teeth with it if you can get a facial out of it and a pedicure? All right, so I'm wrapping up here, and I'm using my wet ones. I have these in my glove compartment, in my bag, and they're readily accessible. Anybody who knows me knows that I have these around, any place. I don't leave home without them. So you can obviously clean up with them. Use them to take your makeup off or keep your hands clean. That's what they're actually intended for, is to keep your hands germ-free. But I have gotten lipstick out of white wedding gowns completely. I've gotten stains out of carpet. These things, you know what, I don't know what they don't do. It might be the greatest invention of, probably the 20th century is when they were invented. But I'm still finding out that there are many uses for these, and I will report back later when I come up with more ideas. So I hope you've learned some things here today. I'm scaling back on the production as we speak. If you'd like to see more of this stuff, please subscribe and feel free to comment.